Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Coding Care. This is the fourth video of my Kafka series. So in this video, I'll explain all the core concept of Kafka. So what is topic, what is partition, what is offset, how partition is calculated, all these things I'll explain one by one here. And before watching this video, please subscribe my channel and share to everyone, whoever really wants. Let's get started. So first of all, we have to know what is topic. So in my previous video, I have already said like topic is something where we can store the data, right? So assume that topic is nothing but a folder in your system. Suppose in your system you have a folder, right? And similarly, this topic is kind of folder in your system. And topic name, we can write anything. Okay, suppose I want to tweet something in Twitter, then I can create the topic name as Twitter tweet. Then car GPS, then purchase. Topic name can be anything. Then second thing is Kafka topic supports various formats of message. Various format of message means it can store JSON data, or it can store Avro file, or it can store text file, or it can also store the binary file, and so more it can store. Now question is how the data will store inside topic, because topic is nothing but a folder. Okay, so inside a folder, how we can store the data, or how we can organize. So that's why partition comes to picture. So what is partition? Partition is nothing but a, we can say it is a subfolder. Okay, so this is a folder, let's say this is a folder, and this is a subfolder inside this topic. This is one folder, and this is one folder. Okay, and this is nothing but a partition. So inside topic, multiple partition we can create. I mean, inside one folder you can create multiple folder, correct? Similarly here also inside topic we can create multiple partition. This is partition. Okay, now go to this picture. So here this is a storage system, this is a file system. Basically Kafka uses the file system for storing the data, and area this area is called topic. So this is nothing but one folder, and this p1 p2 p3 is nothing but a partition. So inside a topic we can create multiple partition, but now I have assume that I have created three partition only. So partition 1, partition 2, and partition 3. There are three partition is there, that means three subfolder is there. Okay, and two different client is there. So this is a producer, and this is also a producer. Two different producer client is there, and these two different producer client producing the message or producing the event into the topics. So this client sends that event to the partition 1 and partition 2, and this one sending the events to the partition 2 or partition 3. Now we have to understand how the partition organize the data. Okay, so whenever I will send one event, this event will append to one of the partition. I don't know which partition it will store, but it will append in one of the partition. But where it will append, that will decided by the partition number. Okay, so I'll explain. So this video, so I just explain here what is topic, then I'm explaining what is partition. So then I'll explain what is offset, then I'll explain how partition will be calculated. So here when I'll send one event, this event will append to one of the partition, and it will append at last, not at first. Okay, suppose I sent one message or one publishing one event. Suppose this event will come here, this area. Okay, now one more event can, now this one more event will append this area. Okay, this area. So every time one event will come, and the event will store in one partition. Okay, clear? Now if I'll send the event with same key, then it will always go to the same partition. So in my previous video I have already explained how the Kafka ensure the ordering. Okay, so please go through the ones on my previous video, then come back here, so it is easy to understand for you. Now we cover what is topic, what is partition. Now go to the next. Okay, so just now I said topic is nothing but one folder and partition is nothing but one subfolder. So inside folder we can't store the data directly, right? We need file. Inside file we can store data. Inside folder how we can store the data? It's not possible, right? So similarly here inside the partition one file is there called log file, and in that log file when we will publishing one event, that event is stored into that log file. So this is the log file. So if you'll go here, this is recent, go to folder, this is temporary, and this Kafka logs. So here I have created the topic name as my log, and I have created three partition 0 1 2, right? So here three folder created, my log 0, my log 1, my log 2. That means three partition created. So if I open one of the partition, see one log file is created. So in this log file, if you open this log file, it's a binary format. So this is the file where our data will be stored. Okay, so this is the binary file. We cannot see like it's a dot class file. So in Java, like a dot class file, similarly this one also. So here actually whenever we are sending one message, this message will append here, okay, at last. So this is the file where our data will be stored. Now it's clear, right? So inside topic one log file will be created, and in that log file our message will be stored. Now the question is, suppose this file contains 1 GB of data, and once the 1 GB will be full, then if I'll send a new message, then where it will be stored? So that's why multiple log file will be created. So this is called segment. So there are multiple segment will be created, and each of the segment has like for example 1 GB of capacity kind of thing. Now go to the next component. So as I said, when the data will come or when the message will come, the message will goes to one of the partition, and inside the partition log file is there, and inside the log file one message will be appended. So if I not send any key, then Kafka sends this message as a round robin way. So if I provide the key, then the Kafka will send this message to a specific partition. Now how the Kafka know this message will go to this partition or this partition or this partition? The Kafka will calculate the partition number. How it will calculate it? So this is calculated like, so let's say this is partition equal to, so hash of key, first it will calculate the hash of key, then percentile with number of partition. Now suppose key is something, let's say ABC, okay, and the hash of ABC, let's say 1 2 3, okay, and here 1 2 3 percentile by 3, how much? 0, right? So that means it will go to the partition number 0. Like that it will be calculated the partition number. Suppose I'll send one message, suppose hello world, and the key is let's say 1 colon hello world. Now this hello world will go to which partition? So first I'll calculate the hash of the key. The hash of the key, let's say 1, let's say this is 1, and let's say this is 1, and 1 percentile 3 equal to how much? This is 1, right? So it will go to the partition number 1, this one. So let's say this is P0 and this is P1 and this is P2. Now each message in a partition receives one unique identifier called ID, okay, and which starts at 0 and increment with new messages. Suppose first message came and the, let's say the ID is 0. Now I'll send one more message, let's say, so I'll pass one more message here, and this is, let's say again this is 1 and I am passing hello world 2 something. Now this message will come and here it will store, right? Again first hello world come, then hello world 2 came. Now Now this id becomes, let's say, 0, then 1. Okay, then again if one more message will come, then it will become 3, then it will increase, so on. If one new message will come, then it will increases the id. This id is nothing but offset. So now I hope you cleared what is offset in Kafka. But how this offset help us while we are consuming the data, I'll explain later. So before that I have to explain this uh, partition and distributed, all these things. Okay, so we covered topic, partition, offset, and how partition calculated. Now how Kafka answer order guarantee. This one already I have explained in my previous video. Please go to my previous video once and watch first, then come back here. Then you can easily understand all these things. Then next is how partition are distributed. Okay, now for assume I have one Kafka broker, and in one Kafka broker we have created 3 partition and 1 replication factor. So while we create the topic, we have to mention the partition as well as the replication factor, right? So this partition 3 means inside one broker I have created one topic, this is my log, and I have created 3 partition. That means inside this my log folder there are 3 subfolder will be created, and in that subfolder my message will be stored. Here replication factor 1 means only one copy of our partition will be there. Suppose I will mention 3, that means we have to replication factor 3 means suppose I have 3 broker and each partition has 3 copy and in each of the broker. Okay, suppose I have a 3 broker here. For example, in this picture I have 3 broker 101, 102 and 103. So replication factor 3 means in each of the broker all this partition will be available, 3 copy of my partition. Like suppose this is broker 102 and in this broker partition 012 is there, and this in this broker also this partition 012 is there, and in this broker this partition 012 is there. Okay, so here I just expand the partition 0 only. So this is a, for example, there are 3 broker, and out of the 3 broker zookeeper will decide who is the leader and who is the follower. Leader means who will lead, and the follower means they automatically copy or clone the data from the leader. Okay, suppose I will send some message and the message will go to the leader, not a follower. Okay, and while consumer will consumes the message, it will consumes the message from the leader, not the follower. Follower only saves the copy of the message. Okay, so this partition 0, so let's say this is my leader, broker 101 is my leader, and this is offset 0123 means there are multiple messages is available inside my partition. Now once the message will be stored in partition, the follower will automatically replicate from the leader. So my data is not only stored in one broker, my data is stored in different broker. Okay, so if the leader will fails or it will fail to serve the message, then from these 2 follower one of the follower will become a leader. So that will decided by the zookeeper. Okay, so suppose I have 50 broker is there, and out of that 50 broker one leader and 49 follower is there. Suppose one leader fell, then what will do? So when I will send the message will go to the leader, but here leader has down or something, due to something it failed, then what will do? So zookeeper has all the information. Okay, so the zookeeper will decide out of the 49 follower who will be the leader. He will decide it. Then it will be then one new leader will come, then other 48 follower will be available. So in this how the leader and follower will work, and partition will be work, and the offset will work. So here I just explained here how partition are distributed across Kafka broker and what is leader and follower in Kafka. So whenever we are sending the message or event, the event will append into the leader partition, not follower partition. Okay, follower is nothing but only just it will store our copy of our data. That's it. Okay, if the leader fails to serve, then one of the followers become a leader. So this is the purpose of the follower. So mostly we covered all these key concept in Kafka. So if you have any doubt, please comment me in comment section. Then in next video I'll come up with on Spring Boot project how we are applying our Kafka. One small application will be created. In that application I will explain how our Kafka consumer and publisher is working. Okay, so please subscribe my channel and share it. Thank you.